No.
True. Anybody who quotes Andrew JP.
Listen.
I always tell people, don't settle at the age of 18 to 23.
Yeah.
Sample.
Because I want to be the man. You can't be two man. You can't be two men in the house. You're supposed to be.
Your money is just for you.
Yeah.
Yet I'm still taking care of you.
Yeah.
Where are you taking your money?
We don't. That doesn't matter. Yeah.
Where are you taking that money?
Let me tell you
for what?
If you want, I will push you to your direction. I will push you towards your potential. I'll chip in on things in the house.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Hello YouTube, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your boy, one and only Young Puffy, and you're watching Young and Puffy show. So guys, welcome. So today contest tunafanya some YouTube podcast, and with me here I have very fine, beautiful ladies. They will get to introduce themselves anyway. So I'm honored to be in between them. But so today tunaongelea various issues, tutakuwa tunapitia, and then we get to share our views. So make sure you watch my previous videos, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, make sure you comment, you leave a comment of maybe how you feel about the issues tunaongelea hapo hivi. Also share widely and get me 1,000 subscribers. And I appreciate sana by the way. So I'll let them introduce themselves. Alafu tutaendelea. So tuanzie side gani? Tuanzie side. Jana introduce.
So hey guys, I'm Moyo Morebi, I'm a student. I'm a student, a TikToker, Instagrammer, basically everything. Yeah.
So what to follow up?
Yeah, you can follow me on Instagram at Moyo Morebi. On TikTok, it's Moyo. Yeah.
Okay. So TikTok unafanya content gani maybe?
Challenges, dances, songs. Yeah.
Okay. Alafu wewe ni student ndio?
Yeah.
What course?
Economics. I'm an economics student.
Okay, nice one. So you must be very smart and brilliant, yeah?
I don't think so. Yeah, average.
Average. Okay, nice one. So on the other side, about kitu bana, get to introduce yourself. Alafu tuambie about yourself kidogo.
Hi guys, my name is Masculinity. I am a student. I'm on TikTok, but I'm not a TikToker. But follow me on TikTok. No content. But I'm also a life coach. A life coach, as Jack would say. He sees me that way. I play tennis. I think basically that's all it is about me.
Okay. Anyway, but that's good. But electoral wajue maybe naweza sema hivi. So me and Emma tuko na kidogo, we have some history. Tumekuwa friends from tukua freshers, and the whole time tumekuwa tukihang out, tumekuwa tuna vibe. Na pia kuna dem ataka maybe today she's missing, maybe next time atakuwa nito D Queen Diana. So make sure you follow her across all social media at Diana Mogeni. You can follow hapo hivyo. So tunakuwa friends. And then Sharon pia amekuwa rafiki yangu, anafanya TikTok na nini. So mimi naambia mimi I'm a student pia. I'm a student at MKU. Mimi mwalimu by the way. Nasomea kwa mwalimu. Msicheze bana, don't play. So also I'm a YouTube content creator. Napenda mchezo. So without wasting time, yeah. So to go straight to the topics zenye tutaongelelea, and then we get to hear our views, yeah. So the first topic tutaongelea leo ni how do you guys feel about people wakikunyima wifi password? Una get like how do you feel? Ama unachukuliaje mtu akikunyima? Ama wewe unanyimanaga anyway? So you get to hear from your end. So sisi tuanzie wapi? Tuanzie side bado tuambie like how do you feel mtu kwa umeenda kwa msee ama like your neighbor kuna wifi maybe uone and then unakunyima password.
Okay, nikienda kwa mtu of course nimemvisit, so he's supposed to give me the Wi-Fi, he or she's supposed to give me the Wi-Fi. But if it's the neighbor, yeah, he can anaweza ninyima Wi-Fi. If I'm not paying for the Wi-Fi, he or she has the right kunyima your password. It's money.
But nikuulize aje, let me ask you. Let me ask you one thing. Yeah? Huyu mtu akika Wi-Fi hakujulisha, hauko kwa part of his or her plan. Sasa alikuwa anajua kika hiyo Wi-Fi atakuwa na mandate kulipia. Mbona kunyime? It doesn't bring any difference.
No, if it becomes slow when you share. Of course, if you share with me and then a friend comes, I share with the next day. But of course, there is a time that everyone in the whole plot will be having the Wi-Fi password, and then it becomes slow. You are paying for that Wi-Fi. You should be using it alone. Yeah. It's very fair when you know your password.
Kama unafelaje?
Unaona as Jack venye Jack explain your part yati. Venye alikuwa anaweka na au kukua kwa mpango. Stick to that. Au kukua kwa mpango. So stop asking for free things.
Lakini unakaa unanyima watu Wi-Fi.
My neighbors. Ai, nisikukute.
You block them.
No.
You block them.
No. You're my neighbor and you're not paying.
Yes.
Neither you cost share ama ukae bila Wi-Fi.
Yes, either we cost share or no.
If you're not cost sharing.
Like now, what about when sometimes we have so lakini okay nimesikia, but for me I think mimi nakuwa offended kidogo nikiomba mtu Wi-Fi regardless like una get unadhani pay Wi-Fi alafu niambie lakini kuna mtu anadhani mtu mara ya kwanza hivyo nasikia kale mimi Wi-Fi mbona mimi Wi-Fi, but anyway watu weke Wi-Fi baby na pia kama unataka kupewa Wi-Fi make sure una contribute na get. So
if you feel offended that umenyimwa Wi-Fi, you are a parasite.
Lakini kuna watu pia wananibamba sana, mtu anakupa password alafu kesho na change. So
sindio?
24
hours then change Wi-Fi.
Hata 24 hours umeenda sana. Hiyo umenyonya. Nimekupa 5 hours figure out when utatoa bundles. Uenjoy utamu then ujue when utatoa. Kwa sababu hiyo ni kwa
true. Okay, so to the next item tunaongea kuhusu okay, why most Kenyans don't like sober sex. Ama why most Kenyans wanna prefer having sex while they are either high ama drunk. So mbona iko like why but then imekuwa like hadi ukiangalia most of young people they prefer having sex wakati wako maybe they are high nugget, but when they are sober ngumu sana, very few chances utapata people having sex wakati wako sober. So mbona how do you feel about that? So tuanze kwako.
Why Kenyans like having
most of the Kenyans like yeah.
Let me see. I don't know. I don't even know. But meaning, yesterday I thought about it and I was like, maybe it's people who are religious. And you know, in religion, they say that you can't have sex before marriage. And most of these Kenyans who are having and sober sex are not married.
Yes.
And most of them are having casual sex. So maybe some are using alcohol as an excuse. Though, if you are asked why, you're like, nilikuwa nimelewa, una get?
Unaweza
kelea pombe.
So let me ask you a personal question. So like do you prefer, you personally, you prefer sober sex or drunk or high sex?
Sober sex.
Sober sex.
Yes.
So, okay.
I'm not guilty for anything. I'm not going to answer to anyone.
So have you ever have like a drunk or a sex while you are high?
No.
You have never?
No.
Without the rib? I don't know, like how do you feel about your story? Like most people wanna prefer like kwanza sana sisi generation yetu. Most of us wanna prefer like lazima tukue high, lazima tukue drunk, like to smash.
I think unsober sex, it's energetic. There's that energy. Umetoka kukunywa pombe, umetoka kuvuta bangi, kuna energy man, unaenda una slap vibaya sana. So like I think it's a bit energetic.
So kwa hivyo ile Kingfisher nasikia Kingfisher ni panty remover. Sijui I don't know. This msanii sijui into major.
Yeah, major.
So nasema like so is kind of pombe ama like ina trigger ama like
ina trigger it like a stimulant.
Ni kama a low key Viagra. Okay. No, like, have you ever like have
Answer that.
yeah.
No, I've never had.
Like unaweza jaribu, unaweza taka ku
Yes, I
explore.
would. Yes, I would.
Una hebu tuambie.
I have another insight. There is something hapa in the part of our brain inaitwa the prefrontal lobe cortex. Nilikuwa naisoma about it juzi. Walikuwa nasema when it comes to weed, hata it's not about weed, it's about alcohol. Alcohol ina take away the power of the prefrontal lobe cortex. Na the prefrontal lobe cortex ina take control of suppressing our emotions. Sasa unaona you can't go out of control kwa sababu your prefrontal lobe cortex iko intact. But sasa when you are drunk inaiweka kando. Sasa things zenye umekuwa ukifeel, things zenye umekuwa ukitaka kufanya zina come into place. So unaona if someone was mwenye alikuwa so horny atakuwa super horny. Na hata feature una get hata feature kwa sababu alcohol ime bring out that fact. Unaona sasa ina bring about fake confidence. It's called fake confidence. Because real confidence is not confidence that is under the influence of anything. So it brings about fake confidence. Now that fake confidence brings the factor that now people can enjoy sex because hawaogopi anything tena. The prefrontal lobe cortex is not working.
I also like think you see hapa tunaongea kuhusu Kenya, yeah? Most of the Kenyans, yeah? I think pia traditionally kuna venye we have been brought up now, like some of these topics about sex and whatever hatujafunzwa sana ama hazijakuwa well discussed, una get? So sex is not spicy kwa the traditional ways, right? So I think ukiwa high ama ukiwa drunk you can spice things up kwa sababu like huko kwa reality unaweza escape kidogo, una get, and then you get to explore. Plus on top I think pia mostly youths, yeah. Most of us are having casual sex, like you're not married, ni hookups, una get blah blah blah, tunakutana kwa club, una get, so inakuwa easy how to be high, you have the casual sex, because I don't maybe married people have like it's not even a question of kama yuko high or they just do it, right? But for us when you're not maybe dating or you're not married, so I think tunaweza opt kutumia pombe ndio at least maybe ku spice things up kidogo, una get? So but sober sex, lakini pia mimi would prefer like, but sober sex they are always the best. Sijui lakini kama unapenda mtu plus another topic, another thing that sober sex pia inataka watu wenye wako like they are having some serious in each other, wanapendana, una get, they are into each other. But now the other one kama we don't care about each other, tunapatana is a one time thing. So but for me I think both of them
it's your choice anyway. At the end of the day it is your choice.
Okay. So another interesting topic. Hey, this one is interesting. Why girls like toxic stroke gangster stroke aggressive stroke athletic men? Mbona mnafikiria hivyo? Like mbona like most girls si wote but most wako interested in those toxic, aggressive, maybe abusive, get, right? Yeah, over an athletic men over like maybe even soft boys. This like, you have this men, we call them soft, gentleman, get, yeah? Because I think being toxic is opposite of being a gentleman. Yeah. So how do you feel about that topic?
I think I'll start. Me first and foremost, I like nice guys. I like gentlemen. Toxicity is part of my past life. Now I explained it well yesterday by saying that girls who are attracted to toxic guys are just trauma born. For example, you've been used to toxicity, you've been used to abuse. That is what you saw when you were young. That is your norm. So when you meet a nice guy, you find him boring. Like it's normal. I did some research here and they said that girls who are attracted to toxic guys are enticed by when their emotions are aroused. So they think that because the guy is nice, he's not entertaining. So someone should be toxic so that they can be entertaining. There are other forms of entertainment.
But
we can go to Dubai.
But will you prefer
we
like
can go skyscraping.
You see, the problem is not like going to all those places, but like how is the man handling you at that specific moment?
So
for you Dubai, will you want to talk or boring like I'm not anything wagyu anything
gentlemen? Please, Jack. Let me tell you something. I don't think for something has to be aggressive or something has to be abusive for it to be fun. We can play games, we can have conversations. Tunaweza hata cheza board games, tunaweza kimbia.
That is boring.
That is not boring for me. For me, that's not boring. Conversation. Me can have a 10-hour conversation with someone if they are willing to have that conversation. I want to get to know you. I don't want you to put hands on me. I don't want you to treat me like trash.
Maybe kidogo we can try like maybe they are watching and maybe they are wondering like what is the category ama what is toxic traits na get.
Yeah.
So maybe tunaweza like jaribu kidogo ama like today we can try to like to give traits of people who are toxic. We were able to get some maybe like what is the meaning of toxic according to
toxic to me. Toxic.
Some insight on how you.
I will give an example of a toxic man. A toxic man is when you're coming to look at my phone.
Mtu mwenye ako like hana boundaries.
Hana boundaries. You don't have real boundaries. Why are you coming to look at my phone, my WhatsApp messages? You're just toxic. That is one.
So from that we can say maybe like they're always insecure. Like,
they're always insecure.
So for someone to look into your phone, for someone to have those thoughts,
as you can come into your phone, and it's my phone, not yours.
They have something on their phone,
yes.
Because they think you have something on your phone. Everything is a mirror. Everything is a mirror.
So they're trying to show you what they are reading.
Yeah, exactly. If someone is calling you right now, like maybe you call me, then you find me busy. Then you call me later, you ask me, who are you talking to? It's because you are talking to people that you are not supposed to be talking to. That is why you are so angry. I could be talking to my mom, I could be talking to my classmates, I could be talking to my friends. You get what I'm trying to say? People are just mirroring who they are. So
for me, I think from my own perspective, So for me, I think toxic, for me, I think toxic men. You see, you have toxic masculine, right? I think some masculinity, most masculinity comes with some extent of toxicity.
You believe that?
Yeah. For me, that is true. So for me, I think you see, without toxic, but it depends on how like you handle now the masculinity, because you see, most toxic people. Sometimes they are very good manipulators, right? Sure. Sometimes they are very abusive. They are very controlling.
Most of the time
they are always controlling. They want to be seen, right? They want to be always fake. They are always right. So sometimes you see, if someone has those traits, so they are trying to be dominating to the other gender, right? So that is according to me. So maybe another question maybe we can ask ourselves is masculinity as the same as toxic. So tulikuwa nasema for you they are different. Different things.
They are two different things. So you can be masculine minus the toxicity. Someone who is masculine is someone who is willing to protect, provide, and all those things that masculine men do. They protect and then they provide and then they love you wholeheartedly, not expecting anything. See, masculine is to give, feminine is to receive. So me, I don't think you have to be toxic for you to be masculine.
But some extent don't.
Should you be abusive? Me, I see a very big difference between someone slapping you and someone protecting you. Instead of coming to me, so you came to me knowing that I'm a human being, I'm a grown-up, I can listen. You don't have to slap me. You don't have to kick me. Now let me tell you something. If someone raises their hand on me, you will never see me again. That's how much I love myself.
So maybe I can ask you maybe a different question from hers, but we'll come back to maybe I'll say if I agree or disagree with that.
Yeah. Okay.
So do you feel like girls wanachangia how men becomes toxic.
Yes,
Like, do you feel like how wanachangia how wanaume kuwa toxic in some way? So how like
so like you can't be like there's some extent if a man is insecure, they are saying no. Like they have to be toxic because they want to keep you. It's not in a bad way. They just want to keep you. Yeah. But your behaviors, they are the ones that are.
For me, I think for me, I mean, I will give even a real life example of myself. Yeah. Nitapata tu example kasirika kwa kwa moja hapo, and then from there maybe you can try to crack the whole topic down.
Yeah.
So for me, I think the extent the amount of toxicity in a man sometimes is contributed by the girls themselves.
How?
You see, kwanza me I will say most of the girls, most of the girls for me, like I have come across, like it's either me or my friends, blah blah blah. Most of them, they will prefer a gangster like niggas over like the soft gentleman. Now you see at first being a gentleman is always pleasing. But going onwards, the girls, you see, for a girl want most girls want like nigga who they're athletic, they want to be confident that you can protect. No, they want to be confident that you can protect them, right?
But someone can be confident without the toxicity.
You see, no, they want to. No, the girls themselves, want to be. You see,
which girls?
These girls want they want assurance, like you can be there for them, even if like maybe another person you're confronted, like you'll not run, right? So through that they will trigger some, right? So that they want you to prove to them that, you see, even if in any situation I can protect you. So now they trigger, what do you call it? The masculine, in this man, So for let me give you an example. So for me, I used to back in high school, I used to have this guy, and we used to like have a relationship, no dem like this the queen, type of girls, like Miss High Independence, So maybe I decided like I used to be a bad boy in school, a low key bad boy, So like I know them, and then come like and started like kicking and having the conversation, and decided to take it to another level, So we started dating. So then I changed, So like I used to have like both sides, like two sides of the coins, So I used to be good and at the same time I'm good, So I decided to give the good side to her, right? But then what surprised me is she chose some gangster, someone who had like the other face, the other face, maybe the good face. Alikuwa tu like gangster, like anasumbua kila time kwa ofisi, mara amefukuzwa, mara ameshikwa na bangi, unajua. So this girl alichagua the boy over me. So from that scenario, like ni evident, So mimi najaribu kwa like I'm this gentleman, I'm always like there, I'm always this, niko tu sawa, niko vizuri, but kwake that was some extent ilianza kuwa boring, because mademo anapenda drama. Dem tu like anataka tu achukue simu yako for nothing. Anataka tu like, you see, dem anataka tu apate like kuna mtu una cheat ndio kueleka kuna something. I don't know, like
let's not go far from this video. I want just to ask Shadow. Do you like toxic guys?
No, I don't.
Yes!
I don't like to. Actually, I'm wondering why are you saying
she's the problem.
Personally, I know most people who don't like toxic.
Yes, most of us don't like toxic men. You can even ask Diana there.
So you want like a gentleman,
yes.
Like
this is the 21st century, If you still like toxic guys, you should go to therapy. Period. That girl, let me tell you something, Jack. That girl was the problem. You showed your good side and she did not appreciate you. Like, so you know this thing about rejection is redirection. Does not mean that you have to change yourself. It just means that not everybody will appreciate the best parts of you. There is someone who will appreciate you for exactly who you are. So you don't have to change yourself because that one girl said no to you at 18 years old. Who said you are supposed to date before the age of 25? You're just trying. We're just trying, but don't lose yourself because that girls like toxic guys. Girls don't like toxic guys. Girls who like toxic guys are sick
in the head.
They are sick.
Can we like say they are? You see, also
sick, Jack. Who wants to be cheated on?
Let me ask you.
Who wants to be beaten?
Can we like?
That's an animal.
Can we like maybe say most girls who are attracted to toxic men, they are narcissists, or they suffer from the narcissist condition?
Yeah.
Can you like?
Even I have something on that.
Yeah.
I was even talking to Diana the other day. I was telling her something I've come across on the internet. There are 3 kinds of people we meet in this life. There is first the mirror, the window, and the door. Those things happen in romantic relationships. So the mirror are the type of people you first meet, and they mirror back exactly who you are. They teach you things about yourself. So at the early stages of dating, especially from 18 to 24, the people you meet are mostly mirrors. You can't bump into windows before you meet mirrors. So mirrors, they show you who you are. So you see these girls who are attracted to toxic guys, they are most definitely toxic themselves. Period. So I told you about social laws, the law of attraction. You attract who you are, not what you want. I might want a gentleman, but I don't have boundaries. I'm not confident. Where will I find people who are confident if I'm not confident? I can't walk into spaces if I'm not confident. I don't have boundaries. So definitely I'll attract people who want to take advantage of me. So people who attract people who beat them, who treat them like trash, they are most definitely trash themselves. So if you're with a toxic guy, check yourself. Ask yourself, what is it about me that is attracting me to this guy?
So the next question, do you have something to add on?
No,
so what really causes girls to be attracted to these toxic men? What propels these girls to? Because we have a good number. So even from like I was watching another video from some TikTokers, and they were trying to like public interview, and most like more than half of the girls who are interviewed prefer toxic men. So like now the question is, what propels these girls to be attracted or prefer toxic men over the gentleman or the soft men?
Okay, first to me I'll say their first characteristics that make them be attracted to toxic men is because they are submissive. When you're submissive, a man will take advantage of you in every manner they want. So the man says he has every control of you. If he tells you to go, you'll go. If he tells you to come, you'll come. So I think that is the first character.
So don't you think men are supposed to be submissive? I know that.
Maybe I always say I agree with women are not supposed to be submissive. They are allowed to be submissive if they want to. But Sasa, if you are submissive to someone who will lead you into destruction, why are you submitting yourself to trash? Maybe I will only submit myself to a divine masculine. Someone who will lead me to greatness. For now, I can do it on my own. I always say, if I am here to depend on myself, because I know I'm smart, if I can depend on myself, if I can depend on my thinking and I have a boyfriend, why do I have a boyfriend? If I can financially support myself and I have a boyfriend, why do I have a boyfriend? If I am being beaten if I am being beaten by the so-called boyfriend, why do I have a boyfriend? Those are the kind of questions we ask ourselves. It is true, femininity is to submission, but you should ask yourself, who is this I'm submitting to? Is this someone who will lead me into greatness, or is this someone who will just lead me into trashy situations?
And like I also feel like the reason why girls are attracted to like these toxic men, some of this behavior can be as a result or an outcome of their maybe like parental background and upbringing, because like maybe growing up where like you saw your father was like submissive and maybe aggressive and yeah, so maybe like you tend to get attracted to, right? So I think it also family upbringing also contribute a lot to how girls view other men, right? Because for me, I feel like if for example, if you draw maybe if a girl draws an example from maybe their parents and maybe the dad was always a gentleman, always taking care of themselves, they would want the same for themselves, right? Because all of us want something which is good for ourselves, right? But then if the family was fucked up, uh, really, also I think the absence of like now the father figure in girl's life when maybe she's growing up also contributes a lot to the how these girls now get attracted to like now toxic men, maybe because maybe they don't have like a reference, right? So anything that comes their way, they are very open for it, right? For example, like unapata day maybe grow up she has been raised with by a single mom, yeah. So the dad was absent, yeah. So she does not have like the background knowledge of how how a man or how dad should go, yeah. So when now she's of age or maybe when she starts dating, she will be open for anything, right? Because she does not have maybe like preferences, yeah. She doesn't like really know what she wants, so she'll end up having to take anything that it's at her disposal, right? So I think that is maybe something that like maybe contribute a lot to how or why maybe girls are attracted to like toxic men, yeah. So pia sisi tujaribu we try to like raise our kids well so that hizi mambo zingine pia zipungue, right? So maybe another question maybe do you feel is toxicity good or bad thing? Is it good or bad to be toxic? That's
It's of course a bad thing.
it's a bad thing.
Of course it's bad. Why should it be toxic?
Toxic.
From the
Okay.
word toxic itself. If you inhale or have something that is toxic, what is the next result? A bad thing. A disease, death.
Kwa hivyo ama mademu wanapenda let me
As
see.
you've said,
But for me I think
yes.
but for me let me just speak up myself. For me I think I'm a hybrid of both, yeah. I'm a hybrid of both, so
You're toxic and I'm toxic.
but for me I feel some extent some toxicity is good. It's good for relationship. I think for me, some toxicity contribute a lot to how far the relationship goes. Not too much.
Let's be creative.
But
Let's be creative. Let's be better than the older generation. Let's be creative. Let's not make things that were fun for them fun for us. We can do things. We can do better things. Even let's start a YouTube channel together. Let's do TikToks together. Let's go to South Africa and talk to people. Basi kama life is that boring. Let's go to Turkana and help people if life is really boring. But we don't have to bully each other in the relationship so that we can say it's fun.
also another thing I have observed, yeah, like the reason why most men are toxic, the society also has changiad a lot, right? You see maybe when, for example, maybe ukisikiza mtu kama Andrew Kibe, yeah. For me I feel no sorry
Red flag.
no
True. Anybody who quotes Andrew Kibe,
no, listen.
JP,
no, listen.
Amerix.
Yeah. You see, most of
huyu ni wa kwanza. You gotta go.
you see now that's why I'm saying the society, yeah, right, yeah, because that is what we are getting. That is where maybe we are getting our we are learning from these older people, yeah. You see, people like maybe, for example, Andrew Kibe, and Tate, yeah.
Listen to your father. Stop listening to somebody's father.
You see, most of these people, who are maybe like we are trying to copy them or trying to learn from them, they almost, or mostly they are always trying to downgrade on this gentleman kind of man, right? Because for Kibe, being soft to him, that is being lambistic. So when we, the young generation, are watching Kibe, we tend to pick that piece of information and we become toxic, right? Because that is what you are getting, yeah.
True.
Right.
Brainwash.
So I think for me, the society also, and for me, I think now the young generation we should be very careful with what maybe we are watching, maybe trying to try when you are trying to digest the information you're getting from maybe different internet and website. Try to gauge it. Is it really good or bad, yeah, before even you make your own decision. Usiseme ati ni Kibe nilisikiza kwa Kibe. And plus you don't need to follow like those men,
especially if you are still quoting him. Okay, tayari una brainwashiwa tena unasema venye una brainwashiwa. Anyway.
Yeah, but you see, so I think the society pia na contribute a lot to vile men wanakuwa toxic, yeah. Because unajua sisi hatuna reference sana sasa, we just take anything from internet tunasikiza, unaget. Na pia also society pia iko inataka watu, you see
I can give you good advice. Yeah. I can give you good advice.
Give me a good advice.
Really, I can give people good advice about that. For me, I feel like the best people, actually the smartest people in the world, read books. No, when you listen to someone, you are listening to their filtered information.
Or the what they want you to.
Yes, exactly. Like for example, the way you always say that the Bible is interpreted in different ways. Me, I can read like God created earth. Somebody reads God created earth and left other people on hell. Una get translation. Most of the time, information gets lost in translation. So if you want to know about masculinity, look for books about masculinity. If you want to know how to treat a woman, look for books about treating a woman. The best way to get information is reading. It's not on TikTok, it's not on YouTube. I don't know, you can get information on YouTube, but it's information that someone is giving you. Not unlike books. Books, you get the exact information, and from then you can interpret it for yourself. True. So if you are really interested in masculinity, get books about masculinity.
And I also believe, and maybe from before maybe like unless there is something else, maybe like because you are about to wind up, yeah. Talking imekuwa spicy, imekuwa interesting, yeah. Maybe tutafanya part 2 of the same conversation, yeah? But for me, like this one thing that is clear right now, yeah, that toxic and masculinity are two different things. They are very independent. You can be masculine and not be toxic. You can be toxic and not be masculine.
Now, most of the time, people who say toxic masculinity, they're not masculine.
They're not masculine.
They're taking the word masculine because they are men. You get? They're not even masculine. They're just toxic. With masculine traits.
So msimchanganye bana hapo hivyo. Wewe tu hapo wewe kosa you fail to treat your queen vizuri, ndio kidogo atachukuliwa na gentleman hapo hivyo, alafu utabaki hapo ukishanga. Alafu pia kuna kitu kingine nimeobserve, nilikuwa naangalia walikuwa nasema most girls, yeah. I don't know if it's vice versa, but they settle, right? They settle for toxic men. And when it is the right time for them to have a family, they go for gentlemen. Sijui kama mmeona kitu kama hiyo.
But I don't believe it's trouble, maybe.
But like, do you feel like not even from you, but do you feel like the society that you are living in, most of girls, yeah, they get at first, like maybe when they are at their prime years, like from maybe 18 to maybe like 20, they are 25. They are attracted like to these masculine guys, and then maybe like now it is their time to settle. Now they look for this gentleman.
I think when girls are settling down, they are past the age of 25. They are grown up. They know what they want. They know what they don't want. So most probably, if someone was dealing with the toxic or gangster guys between the age of 18 to 25, they did not know better. But so when it's time for them to settle down, they know better. That's the reason. You know better because you know what you want for yourselves. We have been told countless times to know exactly what we want for ourselves, and you don't know that before the age of 22. you are not sure. If you're smart enough, you know. But if you're not smart enough, you don't know, and we are allowed to not be smart enough between those ages. Ndo maana I always tell people, don't settle at the age of 18 to 23.
Yeah.
Sample.
Tafuta wengi.
Yes, sample. And this applies to both genders. Yeah. Sample so that you can know exactly what you want in life. So when it's time to settle down, you don't settle down for trash because you do not know. You get. That's the only reason.
True, yeah. So I think maybe gonna before we give out our final maybe sign off, yeah. But I think the topics are quite interesting by the way. You have learned. If you're watching back there, you have learned, you have picked something that is wise and maybe it will be very useful to you. So usikimbilie kwa yeah. Na pia men, but at least men usikue na excuse that now you are toxic and you are masculinity. You don't need to do that, right?
Yeah.
So maybe next time tuongelea another topic yenye pia also the ask the young generation, yeah. Ndio ndio tutaki mavijana wapote, right? We want to grow, yeah. Tutaki tupote. We don't want to get lost, yeah.
Yeah.
So guys, we have come maybe to the end of the video. The podcast it has come to an end. So make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure you like this video. At least show love, yeah. Make sure you leave a comment of maybe how you feel about the topics or the issues we have talked about. If you agree or disagree, give your opinions. Also comment the next maybe topic you would wish us to discuss, because we are always about you guys. So anything we are doing here, we're doing it for you guys, and at least we learn from each other, right? Pia share widely the link so that more people can get this useful information, yeah, right? And maybe you can always try to learn from each other, yeah. Sisi nyingine nafaa kusema, mimi nawapenda sana by the way, lakini bado hujamaliza video. My photographer leo ni birthday yake. Pia niko YouTube kwa hapo nyuma, but maybe atatokea tukiendelea mtamuona. Anaitwa My Danger. He's a very good guy. Ndiye anafanyaga most of my actually all amekuwa akirekodia, amekuwa he's also a mentor by the way, because he started his YouTube channel way before mine, yeah. So nimekuwa pia nikilearn from him. Leo ni birthday yake, but sherehe ni kesho. So pia kama unataka kuwa kwa sherehe na leo umeochi vipi? Nataka kuna gift by the way.
Pesa namba ni yake.
Pia so kama hapa atapeana pesa namba na hiyo mambo yote. Na pia atawaambia channel yake, atawaambia anafanya nini, hizo mambo zake about himself. So anaitwa My Danger. So ni birthday yake. So sijui tutamwimbia before tumalize hii kitu, ya. Lazima tumwimbie happy birthday. Unajua mimi sina sauti yangu, but at least I have two ladies here. Unajua sauti mnayo ama mnayo. But maybe you can, before we do that, maybe you can give your final remarks. Maybe if this, maybe you kuna products really, nama there's anything, maybe commodities ama whatever, just anything. Maybe nataka kuambia mafans hapa nje, yeah, it's your time. So tuanze hapa.
Maybe the best thing I'll tell you guys, you guys, the best thing I'll tell you guys is that women were programmed to hate themselves, so that when they hate you, you don't have anything to say about it. Like it, you are told that you are so little, so that when they tell you you are little, you don't have anything to say about yourself. I want to tell girls that you are big enough, you are smart enough, you can make your own decisions, and make sure those decisions you are making are a vote to who you are in the future. So don't think that hanging out with toxic guys is exciting, yet you'll not be interested in them in the next 10 years. Look further than you are. Look 10 years, look 30 years. Are you willing to do this for the rest of your life? Are you willing to be beaten for the rest of your life? Are you willing for someone to not pick your calls for the rest of your life? Those are the kind of questions I ask myself in the early stages of dating.
You're always oozing wisdom.
Those are the kind of questions I ask myself. Like I always tell myself, for example, someone is not picking up my calls, which has never happened. Please. Someone is not picking my calls. I ask myself, am I willing to deal with this for the rest of my life? If the answer is no, you should go. Girls, ask yourself those questions and question those thoughts that tell you that you are not worthy. You are worthy. And you don't have to do anything for what Viola Davis said, that you just have to be born for you to be worthy. Yeah. And you deserve the very best. So make sure that everything you do is a vote to who you are in the future. That's all I can say.
Wakumbushe your social handles, IG, YG. You should grow your IG. Most of us nataka kusikia that wisdom, and
I think I would prefer TikTok.
I prefer TikTok. But you don't post on your TikTok.
I consume. I don't.
So you consume and you give back. You just got to consume, nataki pia sisi tujanjaruke. But I think we can work on that. But anyway, at least we are very privileged to have her on the set, yeah. So maybe pia unaweza peana your final remarks, anything.
So my final remarks is to girls, to you, to us,
Yeah.
to all men, to everyone. Find someone who makes you better. Don't find someone who is trashing you every time. Find someone who is making you improve in your studies, in yourself, your mind, everything. Yeah. Follow me on TikTok at It's Moyo, on Instagram Moyo Morel. Yes.
Okay,
And
nice.
Young Puffy, subscribe to this channel.
Everyone subscribe.
And also my danger. Yeah.
I'm not even mwaletea very beautiful ladies hapa alafu mkosa subscribe. Wewe. So lakini nawapenda sana by the way. So my danger utakuja hapa mbele ndio pia watakuona sura yako. I know most people are familiar with you. Kama hapa hivi ndio tukifikia but and before that nimesema kuna maswali ya. So utatuuliza maybe you can give us a recap of tunaongelea maybe any video kama unataka before tuendelee.
Okay guys, know me by the name Madanja, but that's not my official name. Jina langu official ni Daniel Mawele Mungore from Western region.
Hiyo ni jina kweli. Hiyo jina sana.
Gani?
Jina ID. Ni majina ya ID shwali.
Okay, those are my names, my real names. My Danja ni jina kia kufanya usanii hapa na pale. Nang'ang'ana though ni ngumu but tuna struggle nayo venye iko. By the way, nimependa vibe yenu. Venye imekuwa vibe imeingia fiti sana. I think this is the best cast nimeshoot side.
Man, we are praying.
This time,
na thanks to you pia, thanks to you kwa sababu it will not have been possible if ungekuwa hapa hivi. So pia asante sana kwako and big up yourself sana.
Okay, I also like to thank the two beautiful ladies we have in the house. Yeah, wametupatia bana, tumesoma more kutoka kwao. Na kuna kitu mmediscuss bana, mimi still
sema hebu sema tujagree nayo.
You said you are who? Emma. I like your point of views zenye ulikuwa unatoa, but kuna place umesema eti why should I have a boyfriend if I can finance myself?
No, I think
why do I have to
have comparing that with a boyfriend?
When
you can provide for yourself,
when I can provide myself or take care of myself. Okay, let me ask you before I go to the main question.
Ask me.
What is the main thing for you to have a boyfriend?
Let me go back to my point, exactly what I said.
Yes.
I said, why should I be with a man and I'm providing for myself? Yeah. Is there a point?
No, there is not.
Is there a point?
No.
Is there a point?
Well, no. For me, I think
there is
what you said.
Point.
See what you said about you're comparing that. You said to a toxic man, yeah?
No, I was comparing that to a toxic man. If you are in my life, at least help isn't things.
Okay, let me ask you this question.
And then we are talking
and why should this boy have you?
You want me to help him with finances?
That's my question in between your statement.
For me, I know men are supposed to provide.
Tunaanza kuwa
discussion
tena. But you see,
okay.
But for me,
if you are not providing, you are not helping.
But
no,
see, for men,
we are young and we are supposed to grow together. Like kama umepata msemo unasema this is the real man and this is the man I need. You are supposed to grow together. See it is just.
But she said,
you know,
at your
there's
something.
Yeah? I was shocked that ni birthday ya boy fulani, but dem yake ndo nataka uboya msurprise na gift. What's that? What's that?
Hapana.
You see,
Because
certain
you have that mentality.
Hiyo ni toxic.
the mama is very toxic. Yote jana nasikia
That-
kuwatana na huyo mtu.
A man is
Now the
Yeah.
mwanaume ni nafaa provide. That's what
Hapana, that's-
ruining
No,
our-
but that,
our
you see,
lives.
for me, I agree to that. You see, with Emma, I agree to that with some extent. Yeah, you see, for me, from where I'm from, yeah, men are supposed to provide,
Yeah.
profess, and protect. Yeah, it is your obligation as a man to make sure unaambia your mama unakaa vizuri, you look beautiful,
take
all
care
that.
of
Yeah, right. That is one, protect and provide. You see, that's why she said for us, kama saizi atufai kuwa tuna date. Like that serious dating if you can't provide, because most of us tuko shule, most of us hatujajitegemea, right? Sindio? So kwanza work on yourself and then kwa sio kwa sawa kapeo mama.
Okay, so what I'm trying to mean is that when you are dating, you know, a serious date ni ile yenye at the end mtaenda in marriage, sindio? So at the end in marriage mtakuwa mna like sharing the cost of nini. So
If
will
she
you
decide-
be the one to take care of everything? or
Yeah,
you're going
unless
to
she
share?
decide that it is optional for the girl or for the woman, yeah, to decide if she want to be part of the contribution. But if
If she's not
Yeah, it's very
interested
okay.
in taking part of the contribution,
You provide.
no. I'm
you
not.
see, because I want to be the man.
I am
You see, you
going
can't be
to
two man. You see,
with a man.
you can't be two men in the house. You're supposed to be a. You
One
see,
man in
you see,
the house.
let's see, men, you are
No,
very.
but,
Sometimes
you
you're
know,
very unfair.
there's this thing, you know, kama tuseme you're having a family.
Yeah.
Maybe dad is paying the school fees, or the mom and dad maybe to provide the transportation of kids to school, or maybe to cater for shopping for
It is
the
optional.
kids. You know, it's
If
not that
they want to.
It is
they
optional.
want to.
If
It is
they
very
want
optional. That's why you see.
No, now you mean that your money is just for you,
Yeah.
yet I'm still taking care of you.
Yeah, that is
Where are you
your-
taking your money?
We don't. That doesn't matter. Yeah.
Where are you taking
Akisikia
that money?
aku-
Yes,
speculate
let
and
me tell you something. Let me tell you
For
something.
what?
If you want to go 50-50 with a woman, it's fine. You will find your 50-50 woman. For me, I'm not going 50-50 with no man.
Okay, let me ask you.
I'm
Where,
not
where are
going
you going to take your money?
I'm going to
Nishi
do it
yake.
to help me. It's
It is
mine.
optional.
Help,
You see, it is optional.
Ni kama yani all
You see, my ganja, you
Maybe
see,
you can't take
you see
my
the
money.
point is,
I will.
you see the
Not
point
having to
is,
share, taking
you see the
to share.
point
Share
is,
If you're not sharing it,
if she's your woman,
you can save
it is, she will decide, she will make a decision if she really wants to contribute, but you have
You're
no
not
say
forcing.
on her money.
Exactly.
Ufai kumwambia like lipa rent ama you do this,
that's the thing you have just to use the common
na mimi
sense.
nasema kitu moja, you
Like,
see,
you know,
yani
how-
akana common sense anatumia, but si wewe umwambie.
eh,
It's not for you to decide.
that's
like,
why si lazima umwambie, inafaa tu mwenyewe akama up naanze kufanya those kind of things.
yes, atajiambia.
Si eti sasa akae tu because I have
If she's
the
a good woman atajiambia. You see kuna kitu moja I have noticed, yeah. So women sometimes you are very unfair to women, right? Wewe you unataka you want to be like this, unataka kuwa controlling, you want to dominate and all that, yeah. But sasa wewe ikifika sasa ni wewe obligations zako unataka sasa you cost share.
Ikifika
Mbona?
kwa pesa unataka useme.
Like the wife is supposed to be a wife. It can't be two men.
Here is a good question. Let me say, are you willing to do house chores? Are you willing to do those things to do? Are you willing
Unataka
to
kupika.
take care of the
Question
child?
goes
Are you
Utamo.
willing to go 50-50
Utapiga
on
pasi.
everything? Because 50-50 is literally everything.
it's not like that's not what I meant. That's what
That is what you mean.
No.
Yeah, wewe Manzia, if my brother has a girlfriend,
Madam,
mpe duster. Apige
Like if
deki,
you want
Yeah,
someone to
Ocean
chip in
Blue.
your finances,
Apige pasi.
you're going to chip in
Kila
on things
kitu.
that you really
no,
want to
it's
chip in.
not all about 50-50.
It's 50.
You know, kuna vitu fulani ukisema that your money is not supposed to do anything.
Anasema
That
hivyo, amesema,
like,
yeye ana decide
everything
like-
is on a man. It's not supposed to be that.
It's okay, you'll find your match.
It's not
wewe tafuta mtu
supposed-
wako wa 50-50
Okay,
uone
you
ndio
You
utakalia
have not
nafasi.
answered my
You'll
question.
find your match.
So you said, why should that man have?
Yes. There is someone else who is willing to provide for me still.
You know, ndio nimekwambia
Sex.
because we're like you're in that relationship. Ni kama because you have mentioned the finance to take care of you and do those all sorts of things. So wewe una benefit with that. Naye ana benefit nini?
Kubenefit as in yeye ana benefit
having you. Yeah.
Okay.
How she will benefit?
I am very smart.
Yeah.
I will push you to your direction. I will push you towards your potential. I'll chip in on things in the house.
I think kuna kumoja maidanja elewi. Naona like kwake
anafeel kama kupea mtu
but you see now you see like you see for you if you give 100% you mstana atakuwa pala, you see she will reciprocate. Right, so she will try to chip in, atachangia.
You know, that's the kind of toxicity you are talking about. Yo kitu iko in minds of these ladies, that is all, everything is all about a man.
Yeah, see nafaa hivyo.
Imekuja hadi
like si men pia mimi na disagree na wewe ndani.
Utapata wako. That's
you for me don't expect.
But I think kama sasa hivi ile economy situation iko sindo iko mbaya sana, sindo men frustrated. Unaweza kuta analipwa pesa but bills ziko za maji zimeongoja, nyumba imeongoja. Right, in that situation, of course, tulisema it's ceteris paribus. There is something that will always be affecting and will not like haitakuwa inaenda the right way. So like I can come.
Yeah, you can come.
I can come. I am well taken care of. I don't see a problem.
Yeah, no, na sasa
we are 50-50 then nataka nisaidia.
See, it's not even a rule. It's not
the 50-50 you are talking about, because if you go that way of 50-50, a man is going to suffer.
Yes, we don't want that. We kwanza give the 100%
because
alafu dem atakuja.
There are things men can't do. There are things wanaume ni ngumu tu kufanya.
Yeah, so but you see, for us, you want to go 50-50, lakini unataka kuchukua duster, right?
Kama mtu anataka 50-50 akubali ni 50-50
kabisa, everything.
Tuandike kila kitu tutafanya kwa relationship.
You can even cook supper.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, you can cook supper.
Kwanza cha niko kitu moja, kama tunapika kitu kama rice na nyama.
Na nyama.
Okay, so I think that you have to organize next and I
so we pena social media handle zako na pia I believe unauzaga some of these equipments right, so wambie how they can get the products and all that. So
guys, I'm known by my danger and in several occasions nafanya content creation pale TikTok, YouTube, huko hivyo nafanya content creation and I've done several of them since last year and we are still struggling with them. Apart from that, wanafanya pia marketing of different items kama ring lights. We have the triple stand, different kind of electronics zenye my youth sisi tunatumia ku create content. So if you are interested in them at an affordable price, a comrade price, Jumi nafanya that marketing up around MKU. Juna deal na ma comrade, so I know the best price for them. Get in touch with me. If you want to reach my website, just visit maolo.1.wordpress.com. You get all my items there. Zile zenye bado zijakuwa uploaded, you can just ask in case you need some equipment zenye ujaona pale, nitakupatia feedback and we'll know the way forward.
Nuko simu, pena namba yako ya simu, pena namba yako
lakini yangu shimela 50-50.
My room is 50-50.
You just don't have to benefit and yet I'm here to as my G here amesema my birthday though imekuwa juzi, si leo
but the party is kesho,
but the weekend yangu I think I'll be bringing that thing and that bang tomorrow. So
we'll post your birthday party,
of course. So kesho hiyo kitu hiyo banga lazima tuiachilie vibaya sana and you get on my, of course tutaifanya TikTok not YouTube because mnaelewa regulations za YouTube ziko wanatufinya vile na copyright, but inabidi tu tumoperate na content zenye zinafaa kwa huko. So get us pale TikTok pale. Kesho we are going to be shooting during that birthday party. May push Sunday, not Sunday, Friday, because bana kupiga party weekend. Najua ilikuwa Tuesday by the way, so singepiga party that weekend. So thanks man, and yeah, get to my YouTube channel by the name My Danja Show. Yeah, mtapata those all kind of content zenye ziko huko.
Aya, peace. So pamoja we sing for him. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear my Danja. Happy birthday to you. How old are you now? Anyway, please. So on the next video. So guys, stay safe. Nawapenda sana. Salute.